What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another Animous review, and today we are going to be reviewing our very own SDCS Freedom Gundam. Let's get right to it. So just to get this review started, so this right here is our SDCS Freedom Gundam that we use in a local competition. So this is by all means not an out-of-box build. We fully customized this kit right here, so it would be a good entry for the competition itself. Now, I did experience some issues with this kit right off the bat. I had one of the weapons snap, but I'm pretty sure that was my fault due to the fact that the pegs were all painted as well. I didn't really cover the pegs when painting the kit, so they might have gotten a little tight whenever I was painting it and making sure everything was good to go. Now, as far as the actual kit itself, this is a beautiful display piece. I actually bought one of these 30-minute mission stands, and this base was really good. I did give it a metallic coating there so it would look a little bit better, and then customize this little stand with a little peg for it so it would actually fit the SD without damaging the posability of the kit itself. So with that being said, this kit, when it came out of the box, it really did come with a lot of color correcting stickers. Now, I have spoken about this before whenever I was building the kit itself in our previous video. I just wanted to make sure that for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, then you guys understand that, you know, there is another video for this kit, which I will probably link in the description. So if you want to watch it, then you can just follow the link below. All right. So as far as the detailing, I had some people that send me a lot of messages saying, hey, you know, what did you do with the for the detailing? Did you use the stickers? Did you what did you do to the kit? So basically everything from head to bottom to this kit was painted. We did not use any of the color correcting stickers. Okay, everything that has to do with any color separation or anything that has to do with like extra details, everything was painted, whether it was spray painted or airbrushed or painted with a brush itself. I'm not very good at brush painting, but I did my best when it came to putting the details for this kit. Now, pros and cons for this kit. So the pros is that if you decide to buy this kit and modify it the way I did to where the point where it doesn't look like an SD at all, then yes, it's completely worth it. I have no issues with the kit whatsoever. The kit was pretty solid aside from the side skirts falling every now and then, and the joints being a little bit too tight due to the fact that, well, I painted the peg, so that's on me, right? That was my fault. Mask your pegs, and if you need some tips on how to mask your parts, you can feel free to watch one of my videos. I did a tutorial not too long ago on that. So biggest pro about this kit is that, you know, Freedom Gundam is one of my favorite mobile suits from the series Gundam Seed. It's towards mid to end of the series, so I decided to get this kit because I had never painted a NSD before, and it came out pretty good. You know, comparing it side by side, let's say with the SDX aerial, which I also have right here. So if you compare them side by side, yes, you know, they both look good in detail, but you can always see which one was superior. So this kit itself is an SDCS. SDCS standing for Super Deformed Cross Silhouette, meaning that it has an inner frame and the armor pieces just go on top. To give you an example, I'm just going to pop this shoulder right here. Oh, okay, here we go. And it has an inner frame there. Now, by inner frame, this by all means does not mean that it is a inner frame like real grades and master grades. Please do not believe that when you're buying one of these kits. It just means that it'll add extra joints. There's a kit that will add extra joints to extend the extremities for the kit itself. With that being said, it'll just extend the legs and it'll extend everything. Now, I had someone ask me a question in regards to this kit. Hey, Animous, can you use the extending the pegs for any other kit? Unfortunately, no. Bandai did this line specifically for these kits. So if you are going to buy a kit that, if you're going to buy one of these kits that are used to, oh, and there goes the side skirt. If you're going to buy one of these kits that have the extensions or the inner frame, you need to make sure that it's from the cross silhouette line. Now, these kits are pretty scarce nowadays. Not Bandai hasn't reprinted much of them, and I do understand why. I'm guessing that not a lot of people buy SDs like that. Everybody's more focused on the high grade line nowadays, especially with Witch of Mercury coming out. However, this line is completely solid. If I had to buy, or if I decided to get another SD in the future, it'll definitely be another cross silhouette. Now, nothing against the SDEX. However, this kit as an SDCS will probably become one of my favorite SDCS kits. With that being said, I will be looking into probably getting the Barbatos Rex soon, maybe in the near future. So it's a little bit harder to get nowadays due to the fact that not a lot of people are carrying it, or if they are, they're super overpriced. In this channel, we do not support scalping. However, I have been known to overpay for some kits due to the fact that the availability is very, very close, or even if they're out of print, then they're a little harder to get. Then I don't mind. We don't mind spending a little bit more on those kits if need be. Now, for another pro for this kit is that you'll have extreme detail compared to other SD kits, regardless of whether it's with the color correcting stickers or if it's with the if you're painted itself. It has a variety of options. It has a lot of panel line that you can do. The only scribing that I did in this kit was for the shoulder plates, and that was it. We didn't do any other detailing in regards to that. All the panel line that you see here, it came already on the kit itself. With that being said, there are some cons to the kit. Con number one, the shoulders. These joints, I think they should have made them a little bit tighter. It seems like everything on the kit is tight except these. I'm not sure. I did spray paint the inside, so I'm not sure why it keeps falling off. But they're super loose. I can't even begin to stress it. Every time I try to post a kit, it just falls apart, and I don't like that. This is another thing that I didn't like either. Even though it is from the cross silhouette line, it just falls apart. Like, the kit just falls apart when you try to pose it, and that is, to me, is not great. Now, you'll see this across the board with high grade kits, real grade kits, master grades, and even some perfect grades out there. Perfect grade unicorn. Where you try to pose the kit and stuff just starts falling off, right? So you'll definitely see that. Now, posability with this kit, you will see it in the next area of this video, and it's very limited. There's very limited things that you can do. However, it does have some small joints that that will help you when posing the kit itself, which are not terrible. However, if you try to compare this kit to maybe a high grade kit or a master grade kit in regards to posability, then you're not gonna really enjoy that. Now, one thing that I did want to bring up is that these kits are extremely delicate. They're not robust, they are not rugged, they are not kits that you should probably try to abuse too much or play around with them too much. I know that there's a lot of you out there that like to change the pose of your kits every now and then and take a lot of pictures of them and all this stuff. These kits are more like a one and done. Like, you took the pic, you went ahead and posted a few times, you took some pictures, then you posted one last time and you left it like that. It's done. So always keep that in mind whenever you are doing this kit, or these types of kits, at least the SDCS line, that these are not strong kits. I did use water slides for these. Now, for those of you that asked me about the stickers for the armor and all that, I did use water slides on these. I got these water slides off of eBay from a random seller, and I've completely blew me out of the water. Like, I did not expect them to look this good. So for the SDCS line, they do not bring water slide decals. They don't bring extra detail decals. Most of them just bring like color correcting stickers. So keep that in mind whenever you are buying this kit. So another con that that is not really that much of a con, but I counted it as is flexibility, posability, and weapons. So I do not have one of the weapons here, which is the beam saber. The SDCS line is just like every other SD series. They bring all your weapons, and they're not really color separated that much. You have to do all the work yourself, as you can see with the shield and how I did with the beam rifle. So my issue with these was that they're all monocolored, um, and that was not very appealing to me. So, this part right here, it was a color correcting sticker here, color correcting sticker here. Instead, I went ahead and painted everything, painted all the details there. So, Beam Saber was the same thing. It just brings a standard SD white saber without any like clear parts or anything. So I made it into a clear part. Um, some other day I will show how to customize your beam sabers and all that stuff. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned for the channel. All right. So what can I say? This kit is it's solid for what it is. However, if you are, my final thoughts on this is that if you are going to get into these kits, you have to be you have to take them with a grain of salt. It's not going to be, they're not all going to look like this. If you want them to look like this, you're going to have to put in a lot of work for them. All right. So, um, and that's pretty much it. So stay tuned for a little short for the posability of this kit and a little bit of extra footage. And thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you all next time.